Yo, what is up, Raider Nation? It's your boy Simone Raider. And if you're watching this video, then I'm going to be recapping the Seahawks versus the Raiders game that just happened. So stay tuned, Raider Nation, as I get on with this live chat, because we love, baby. So what's up, Raider Nation? This is actually like the first time I'm trying to go live right now. I'm not really used to it. I wanted to try something new because I wanted to do something right before the season started. And why not do a live stream, because I'm planning on doing it. But yo, as you guys can see, I got something set up. I got the live chat on this side, but I actually read it off of this side. I don't know why I did that. Yo, what's up, No Sanchez? What is up, man? I'm testing this out, and you're like the first person in my chat, which is pretty cool. But as you guys know, we won. We beat the Seahawks 30-19 in a really great game. Offensively, looked really great. And yo, what's up, Jason, and what's up, Nate? Thank you guys for joining the live stream. I'm just out here. Dang. Sorry, guys. But getting back to it, we won and we beat the Seahawks 30-19. And there was a lot of questions coming into this game with who would be the backup QB, who would make the 53-man roster, and whether Chris Warren deserved the spot on this 53-man roster with all the running backs that we did have. But starting off with this whole thing, you know, our offense came out banging. EJ Manuel looked great out there. Keon Hatcher is another guy that came out and balled out that I didn't see doing anything during this preseason or whatnot. But he made a statement in this last game, and it's going to be kind of tough to see whether we sign him or if we don't. But he did make a statement, and I feel like he should have a spot on this team. And I know a lot of people don't want Seth Roberts on this team, but Seth Roberts is another guy that's been proven as well. Yo, what's up, Raider Nation? Everybody out here, thank you for hitting up the chat. And if you guys have any questions, put it in the chat, Raider Nation. Or if you have any thoughts on the game, put it in the chat and let me know, and I'll address it later on. Keon Hatcher looked great. I thought the defense looked great. You know, we gave up some big plays. You know, some backup cornerbacks gave us some big plays. But overall, our interior defense looks really, really great. And I thought that we stopped their run game pretty well, you know. Only gave up like one good run. But I'm really excited to see this team go off. Especially this defense with PJ Hall, Arden Key, and maybe Khalil Mack soon. You know, Bruce Irvin's still there. Mo Hurst is there. And I feel like our interior defense looks really solid. And coming into this season, I feel we could be one of the best in the league. Linebacker as well. You know, Tahir Whitehead is somebody I'm really excited to see. But this game did showcase a lot of the backups, the second strings and the third strings. And before I get back into the chat, Raider Nation, I just wanted to get into my MVP of the game, who I thought, let's see. So my MVP of this game, Raider Nation, if it isn't, you know, obvious already, I believe it was EJ Manuel. He went off for 18 completions for 22 attempts, went for 255 yards and 3 touchdowns. He threw his third touchdown it was 2 touchdowns to Keon Hatcher and 1 touchdown to, I think, Blacknell or something. I forgot. I'm sorry, Raider Nation. But EJ Manuel looked poised out there, and I believe that he basically won out this job. He won the second string job, and I feel like Connor Cook is going to be on the trading block. Hopefully we get something out of him. But as a veteran and as a backup, I feel like EJ Manuel showed that he can do it. And I know this whole preseason, we weren't even sure. A lot of people thought we could have went out and got Teddy B to be a backup, or even Colin Kaepernick to be a backup. But everybody coming in right now, what's up, RX Raiders? Shout out to you from I remember you from Instagram, and thanks for all the love, bro. Um, Warren over Martin. Let me see. Let's go back into this chat because I want to read it off my screen. So, shit. Bear with me, Raider Nation. This is the first time I'm trying to do this. And let's see. There we go. So let's get back into the chat. Warren over Martin. I know that's a lot of chat. Everybody loves Chris Warren III, especially me. I feel like he's the preseason favorite. Everybody loves him. And it's kind of tough because we have about 5 running backs right now with Beast Mode, Doug Martin, Jalen Richard. Who else? Oh, DeAndre Washington and Chris Warren. That's 5 running backs. And we're going to have to cut one. I feel like we might have to cut DeAndre Washington, which kind of sucks because I really like DeAndre Washington. He's a great scat back, tough, small running back, but I feel like he's the same as Jalen Richard. But I feel like Jalen Richard is more of a pass catcher back, and he can do a little bit more than DeAndre Washington. So I feel like DeAndre Washington will be out, not Doug Martin, because we did pay Doug Martin, and we haven't seen enough of Doug Martin to cut him. But I wouldn't be surprised if we do. Who else is out there? Mohammed, what is up, Mohammed? Do I think we will cut Keon Hatcher? That is pretty tough because he really did make a big statement in this last game, and John Gruden gave him a game ball. He had 3 touchdowns in this game, and I don't know whether we cut him or not. I feel like we might try to put him on the practice squad if we can because we have too many receivers right now. I believe we have I think we're keeping 6. So we have Amari Cooper. Obviously, we have Jordy Nelson, Martavis Bryant. We have Johnny Holton. Johnny Holton is one of those receivers that's pretty good in special teams. And if you didn't see the game, he had a really good downing the ball in their 5-yard line. That's 4, right? We have Seth Roberts. He's still under contract. Unless we can unload Seth Roberts' contract or trade him for something, that'd be something. But I feel like we're going to keep him. And then Marcel Aitman, the rookie. Keon Hatcher did prove to, be a great wide receiver. But I don't know if he's going to actually make the squad. So I hope he does. I don't know. Let me know. Daryl Johnson is getting cut. Who's Daryl Johnson? You mean Derek Johnson? I don't think he's gonna get cut if you're talking about Derek Johnson, because he's a veteran, and I still feel like he got a good amount of years left and to play with us in this defense, and he's a good mentor to Marquel Lee, who I believe is gonna be a baller this year. Yo, Rashawn, what's up? What's good? Shout out to you. What do you think about our safety group? Our safety group is okay. I still think they need a little bit of work. I don't know. I haven't seen much from Carl Joseph. I heard a lot that, coaches said that he's pretty small for a safety. And he does look small out there, but I still feel like he can be a viable safety. Reggie Nelson is another guy that I feel like, I don't know, man. We're going to keep him around because he's used to playing with Paul Guenther's defense. So I believe we're just going to keep him on the roster, which I kind of am iffy on him because he gives up a lot of plays. I mean, a lot of the big plays that happened last year is because of him. But I love Shalom Luani. If you know, I'm a Oos. He's a Oos. We're all a Oos. But Shalom Luani is somebody I'm enjoying to see. I know he just needs a little bit more work, but he can be a premier safety. But overall, our safety group is okay. But hopefully we look better during the season. We haven't really seen our starters at all. Let me see. What else we got? I have a prediction that Solomon Lonnie will get cut. It's Shalom Luani, just letting you know. Um, yeah, no to Cap, please. Cap, as in Kaepernick. I don't think we're gonna get Colin Kaepernick at all, especially the way EJ balled out. I feel like EJ took over that backup role, and Connor Cook might be on the trade block. I don't know if they're gonna bump him down, but I don't see us keeping both quarterbacks. If it was up to me, I'd keep EJ because EJ balled out. Yes, Warren is the Wheatley for Gruden. Yes, I see him being the Tyrone Wheatley. He's a really powerful back, and excuse me. Another comparison I can make with Chris Warren is not Reggie Bush. We never had Reggie Bush, but what's his name? Michael Bush. Michael Bush was a great running back for us. He was like basically a thumper on third downs, on inches, and he could always break out for a touchdown. And that's why I think Chris Warren is for us. Good Michael Bush, not the Bears Michael Bush, because he sucked after he left us. But I see Chris Warren making this team. I don't know how we don't, and I know a lot of Raider Nation will be mad as well as me. But yeah. Let's see. I don't know about Martin. Haven't seen too much. Yes, we haven't seen a lot of Doug Martin, but I don't know if they're saving him for the season or we're just gonna cut him because he hasn't shown much. I don't know. We did the same thing to Trent Richardson. Signed him in the offseason, didn't do much in the preseason, and yep, he got cut. So that's a real possibility. We could cut Martin and keep the young backs behind Marshawn Lynch. Now, you good, No Sanchez. It is Derek Johnson. For Jason Mraz, I'm sorry if I messed up your name. He sees us keeping Coop, Nelson, Bryant Roberts, Holton, Hatcher. Yep, basically the same as me. That sixth spot is kind of up in the air. Hey, Josue, if I'm saying your name. We lie, baby. This is actually the first time I'm doing this if you're just joining right now, because right now I don't know what I'm doing. I hope we doing everything right and you guys like the little setup. Mario E. Edwards, I feel like might not make this roster. I hear that we're trying to put him on the trade block, trying to get something out of him. But if we don't, it looks like he's going to be cut. We're really deep at that position and interior defensive lineman, because they did move him back to defensive tackle because he was a bit too slow on the outside. But I feel like we're really deep, especially with this class, with PJ, with Mo Hurst, and having Justin Ellis there, and even Tevin Hester, or I think it's Tevin Hester. I'm butchering names today, but I feel like we're already solid there, and I feel like he's going to be on the trade block or he's going to be cut, which kind of sucks. He has a lot of potential. It's just that he's been so injury prone that we haven't seen what he could have become, what he could have became. Sorry, the nation. But there is something I wanted to get to. Thank you, Jason. Was the whole the big deal that went on today. Aaron Donald got paid today about $22.5 million a year. I forgot how much it is. I think it's $135 for 6 years. And man, that dude is getting paid like a quarterback, which I feel like is kind of good news, and I feel like is like bad news at the same time, because let me get to this. Which I believe is good news and bad news at the same time, because good news, I feel like we're going to come to a deal with Khalil Mack, and let me transition over. I feel like we will sign Mack, and he'll be with us before week 1, hopefully. But that puts a high value on the position, and I don't know if we have the money to pay Mack the same amount as Aaron Donald, but I feel like we could get something done soon. I do not think we're gonna trade him because I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of rumors out there saying we're gonna trade. And I don't know why they say that, but they don't say the same thing for Aaron Donald, saying, oh, they'll trade Aaron Donald. But they talk about Khalil Mack a lot, wanting us to trade him, which I don't think it's viable. And I know a lot of Raider Nation is split between this decision, whether trading him or keeping him for the money, just paying him, whatever. But I was watching Mikey's show, and it does make sense. Like, I don't know. I don't understand us paying him so much money if I don't. Sorry, but well, Jason did say the salary cap does go up 10 million a year, so this is almost like a 12 million there if you think about it. Well, true. Um, true. But overall, my thoughts. I feel like we're gonna sign him for a good deal. Aaron Donald and Khalil Mack has the same agent, so they've already done Aaron Donald, and I believe Khalil Mack is next. And I can't wait to see him on the field soon with our defense. I know the whole Raider Nation misses him. I miss him, man. Khalil Mack, I hope you come back. He's basically the anchor on defense, and if you haven't seen his tweet, he tweeted out there, I miss it, and Derek Carr replied to him, we miss him, and I know we all do miss him, and he's one of the top defensive players, if not the best defensive player in the league, and we can't lose a guy like that on our team. And next year, I know we're going to be trying to pay Coop, but we got to get Khalil Mack under contract. Yes, Jason, that agent did get paid. Aaron Donald's agent, that's with Aaron Donald's agent, that is Khalil Mack's agent. He did get money, which must be nice. I wish I had that much money in my pocket as well. But, overall, let me know your guys' thoughts. If you guys have any questions, any more questions, just shoot it in the chat before I have to go. But I wanted to do this live stream just to test it out because I'm thinking about doing something like this for, instant game reactions when the season starts. And I know I've been real busy with work, and it's kind of tough to do these right after the games, especially during the preseason when you have Thursday night games, Friday night games, Saturday night games. It's kind of tough. But coming to the season, I'm going to try to do this every game after the game. If you guys enjoy this, or if you guys like this kind of setup, if you guys enjoy it, just let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. Raider Nation, I appreciate everybody that was in the chat today. You guys, the real MVP to me. But my takeaways from this game is that we look ready to ball out. We finished the preseason 3-1, and I don't know. I hope we had the same kind of success going into the regular season when under this John Gruden era, Derek Carr, Amari Cooper, everybody. I'm excited to see. I believe Derek Carr will bounce back this year after last year being injured. Amari Cooper, another guy I feel like is going to break out this year with no Michael Crabtree to share the load with. What do you call it? Damn, I just keep having brain farts right now, Raider Nation. Sorry about that. But Amari Cooper, with no Michael Crabtree, he's the viable #1 option on the team alongside with Jordy and Martavis. I don't know if they're going to be as big as an impact or like taken away from Amari Cooper. I feel like this is the year Amari Cooper is going to ball out and get into that elite level. Who else is out there? Beast Mode. He only had one run this whole preseason, and that was just enough to see that Beast Mode looks ready to ball out this season, much faster, much stronger. And he looks like he's in great shape, and I believe John Gruden is happy to have Beast Mode in the backfield because we're going to be beasting it all year. And tight end, Jared Cook is another option that is in Derek Carr's report, and I feel like he's going to be a baller as well. This defense, I'm excited. I know we're going to get Khalil Mack. Bruce Irvin's on the other side, and they're going to be rushing the QB as well as PJ, Mo Hurst, Jelly, everybody. This linebacker crew with Tahir Whitehead, I'm excited to see him ball out. Derek Johnson, Marquell Lee under Derek Johnson. Man, this defense, I'm excited. Cornerbacks, I can't wait to see Gary Conley. I hope he becomes a shutdown cornerback, but I hope he doesn't end up like another DJ Hayden because I know we're going to be Hayden. But Gary Conley, Rashawn Melvin, everybody out here. I hope everybody get that money. Everybody ball out. My prediction this season, I'm leaving it at 9-7. And I hope we get more wins, but 9-7 I believe is good enough, and hopefully we can sneak into the playoffs this year. And John Gruden can hopefully play the Patriots again in the playoffs, and we smack them around like we should have done in 2002. But that's about it, Raider Nation. Jason, thank you, brother. Tony, thank you, fellow. Hey, fellow Islander out here. Rams are gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I feel like the Rams are gonna be a tough matchup. Week 1, Monday Night Football. We're gonna be under the lights, so this is gonna be a big test, and everybody's gonna be watching us. So we gotta show our Raider Nation. We gotta show everybody that we're not the Raiders of last year. I feel like it's so crazy how the NFL forgets that we were one of the best teams in the league just 2 years ago. Last year we kind of fell off. But 2 years ago, we were one of the best teams in Super Bowl contention with an MVP quarterback. But everybody's saying Derek Carr is overrated. This team is not going to be good, yada, yada, yada. But Derek Carr, I believe, is one of the best quarterbacks in this league, bar no injury. But we gotta make them respect this, Raider Nation. So other than that, I know it's going to be pretty tough week 1, but we got to come out and show out, and I'm excited for that. I watch Tony TV. What's up, man? Yo, man, RX Raiders. I don't know how to say it now. I'm sorry. I always look at it. I'm like, I want to say it, but I don't want to butcher it. But who will lead in catching? I believe it'll be Amari Cooper. This got to be his breakout season before he gets paid next year. Those OTs are kind of scary. I hope they just OT, offensive tackle. Yeah, our offensive line. Wait, I'm sorry, Jason. I don't know what you're talking about. But yo, what up, Angel? So Raider Nation, that's about it. Like I said, if you guys enjoy this kind of platform, thanks to the guys in the chat. Let me know. I'm probably gonna do this every game after the game, or every post game. I'm gonna try to do a live chat like this, Raider Nation. Shout out to you guys. Yes, offensive tackles. If you're talking about our offensive tackles, I feel like we look solid out there. It's just Donald Penn on the right side. Hopefully he could gel. Xavius. Xavius. Okay, I'm sorry. It just spelled differently. But, yo, thank you, Xavius, out there. That's it, Raider Nation. Your boy Simone Raider. Like I said, if this the first time you're on here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification icon when I do a live chat like this out of nowhere. Just don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Your boy Simone Raider. Or hit me up on Instagram at Simone Raider. So that's about it, Raider Nation. Your boy Simone Raider is